Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of Hermits and Crafting. And we're flying over the VexTank soundstage. In our last episode, we built the interior to this beautiful soundstage, and thank you guys so much for the support on the VexTank stage. I was so glad you guys liked it, and we will clean up the creeper hole here for sure. I'm just gonna close that behind me. It's always good to close the door behind you. And welcome to the VexTank TV stage. And in today's episode, we are going to be adding the redstone. We're going to be literally adding the Vexes to the tank, which is going to be amazing. So we need to come up with how we are going to kill the people or give the people diamonds. So we'll figure that out. And then we'll build some cameras up here, some boom arms going across. I want to get lighting hanging from the ceiling. Oh, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And the in and out lights over here. And maybe, I don't know if we can do it, but it would be really nice to have like a chime for the person who wins and a chime for the person that loses. So like a wah, wah, wah sound when somebody loses and a triumphant horns when somebody wins. That'd be really cool if we had that with like note blocks or something along those lines. So yeah, very, very pleased with everything. These lights right here need to be rigged up. I forgot about that. Maybe some firework cannons. Oh, the possibilities today are endless. But before we get to any of that fun, I must address the Jingler and the diamonds. So in our last episode, we found these diamonds in the cave. Now these are the stock exchange diamonds, and I didn't want anything to do with these things. These were all to do with the war when I wasn't around, when I was sick, and I just wanted to pin it on the Jingler for the jokes, the gags, and the memes, and not have anything to do with it. But I named it the Jangled. Ah, my. Well, I mean, it goes along with the same episode where I named this, where is it? The egg, the Beb egg. That's supposed to be Bob. I don't know what's wrong with me. So, from my mistake there, it has spawned the Sherlock Green crew. So apparently, the British folk have just been chomping at the bit to finally have their dream come true and play Sherlock. And I want to indulge them in this. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna become the Jangler for a while. And the Jangler, in my mind, is the opposite of the Jingler. The Jingler is a mischievous character up to no good, whereas the Jangler is a mysterious character that is all about good. That's right, we need a little good around here on the server after the war and all. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do nice little Jangler things around here, and that will indulge our British folk in their pursuits of finally playing Sherlock. It's going to be amazing. I'm very excited about this. As this episode goes on, we'll come up with what we're going to do with this newfound character, the Jangler. To make this little gag successful, I am going to need your help to play interference. And what I mean by that is I need you guys to go to their videos. So that is the Green Sherlock crew. And I need you guys to tell them that it is any hermit but me. And I want to see the creative side come out, guys. I want to see you being like, you know what? I think it's that Etho. Very Etho characteristics. You know, Etho's not on the server, but it would be hilarious if you guys came up with just random things like, you know, maybe it's Tango, maybe it's Wells, maybe it's Azuma. Very Yeti-like thing to do, am I right? I think it would be hilarious. I just want to see you guys play interference in their comments because, you know, there's going to be people who will be going, oh, it's definitely Scar, you saw it. But no, if you guys play interference, haha, this will be very successful. But anyway, let's get to work today. And where I want to start building is on the production equipment here. So we need to start kind of freshening up this place a little bit more, making it feel like it's a working sound stage. And by doing that, we need to add cameras, lighting, microphones, and all sorts of wonderful things. And let's start right here by building a camera. And I was looking at a lot of old, you know, TV sets and things along those lines. And I was looking at one, it was like Bonanza, right? And it had all these like false walls where it would drop out and there would be a camera behind it and things like that. I think we could do that maybe behind one of these windows or something like that. I think it could be really nice. So let's jump up here and talk about the main aspect of this entire project. And that's the actual show where a contestant comes here to try to get funding for a project. And then we don't really like it. So we drop them in the tank and they're attacked by Vexes. And that's kind of where I'm stuck at. I posted a picture on Twitter of bad times with redstone, and I have all these cool ideas on how this could be accomplished, but it always comes down to the age-old problem with me in Redstone is the aesthetics. And when I started playing this game way back in 2010, and I started kind of tinkering around with Redstone, and I just didn't like the aesthetic aspect of it. You know, look at this giant glass tank, right? Aesthetically, it's right. It's visually appealing. It looks like what we're trying to accomplish is a tank. It's liquefied diamonds in there, a perfect Vex, tank. But the problem is, I'm going to try something real quick as we're talking, and the problem with it is if we start making it redstone compliant, right? Pistons to move out so people drop into it and then the Vexes get them, it starts kind of muddying the design, right? You're going to start piston wires across here and all that. And it just kind of takes away from the design. It's such a struggle with me, the aesthetic design. But at some point, you've got to realize that you're gonna have to compromise at some point, Scar. If you want to have things, have life and automation with Redstone, you gotta compromise a little bit on the design, and that's kind of where we're at. We're gonna get this figured out in this episode, but it is a struggle. I'm liking this camera. It's a little bit similar to the one we had at the broadcast center, but it's got a few little modifications that I like. I want to put something back here to make it look like it's a reference monitor, and then in the front we can go to the Statue of Hermity to get an additional block. That would look good there because this is just kind of a placeholder to see what that looks like. It looks like a lens. So I'm liking that. I think there's definitely some good stuff we can do here. So what I need to do now is get some lighting. That's not the right location. There we go. And get some lights hanging down and then get the big boom arm going across the stage. It's going to look absolutely fantastic. So let's get all that rolling. Welcome to VexTank's natural habitat here under Lady Hermity. And I had no idea this place existed till a super awesome Scarian told me about it on stream. And I was blown away by this. So we could trade, gems for diamonds. And then you could find all these really cool miniature blocks. Look at that TNT. Look at how cute that is. But anyway, I've bought some packed ice and some obsidian. So obsidian is very similar to what we did with the Wither Skull. And then packed ice was as close as I could get to glass. I was going to try that, but I think it's to do with the transparency of the block that you can't have them in these little miniature forms. So packed ice is the closest we can get to that. So let's head back to the studio, see which one works. I have been struggling to find something to fill in this back section of the soundstage where the audience seats are. And then I remembered, with any good movie or TV production, they always go all out with food. So we can do a full catered spread across here with cakes and drinks and cookies and all sorts of other things. And then in these back corners over here, maybe old cameras and spare production equipment can be pushed up against the wall. So I think that'll fill in that area very nicely. And as for our camera, I think this is the final design, right? We've got a little sign down there. It says, let's see, Vex Production Camera 2. And then up here, I decided to go with the packed ice because I think it gives off a bit more of a lens feel, right? Like a thick glass lens. And then of course a lens hood at the top to prevent, for reflections from the lights that we'll be installing up above soon. So I think that looks really nice. Small area for the director to control things going on in the stage. And then once again, over on this side, we have another lens, camera 1, and then a sneaky camera for side shots of the judges. Camera 3 over here in the window looking super snazzy. And you might be wondering, Scour, is that a boom arm? Oh, yes, it is. I think this is a solid boom arm design. So we have a counterweight on the back. And then, of course, the kind of what holds up the main system. And then here's the camera. Once again, the lens, the VexTank Production Boom Camera 1. And yeah, that was super fun building all of these. So now we need to turn our attention to the scaffolding above, which holds the lighting, microphones, things along those lines. And then I'm thinking about building up the fake dioramas over on the sides. And yeah, so a little bit more work to do before we get to the redstone, but we are making some progress. This is looking super authentic. I am loving every minute of it. We got the scaffolding above with the lights hanging from it. We've got some plants now behind our faux windows. And yeah, everything has come together really nicely. So where we need to start turning our attention is to the actual point of the whole thing and getting an evoker to turn this into the VexTank. So we're gonna have to do a lot of figuring out how we're going to arrange all the redstone pieces. But our first task is heading over to Corp. Cub said that we can use one of the evokers there, so we need to make a giant rail line from here to there to transport our little evoker friend. Flying into Corp, I kind of missed the sand that was in here from the architect's prank. I thought it kind of gave the area a cool little bit of a vibe, and it got me thinking, right? what should we do with the landscape surrounding Concorp? Hashtag Concorp Landscaping Designs in the comments. Help me generate some ideas for this because I think we could do something really, really fun and unique with this entire area. But the reason we're here is deep under the ground here, there is an evoker, and that is where we are tasked with finding. So we're looking for this guy, the gray guy. Hello, I want to see your face. Nope, don't keep turning to me. There we go. Whoa. Look at the size of those eyebrows. Hello. Anyway, we're looking for his brethren, and he's deep under the ground here. And I don't want to tear up the land too much. I mean, come on, this is sacred Vex land, handed down for over 6 generations of Vexes. And, I kind of help. Oh, ho. Well, hello there. Hi, hello there, friend. Oh, you're not the one I'm looking for. You got those nice eyebrows, but you're not the one I'm looking for. You're the guy from The Shining. Oh, Cub's here. He can help me. Yes. But anyway, let's keep looking here. It's somewhere. Oh, got him. Look at the size of that robe. Look at those shiny gold colors. That's a true Vex summoner right there. Hello, my friend. I will be transporting you to the Vex Studios. You today have become a TV star. Now, how do we get him out of here? I'm honestly kind of scared. I do not want to kill that creature. These things are incredibly rare. I'm terrified. We've got our exit strategy. That's how I'm going to get him out. So we'll build up the rail track up here, and he'll go all the way and then loop around, and he's going to go right through the tree. So we're going to have to zig and zag around the tree, and I've got myself a whole bunch of iron and some sticks, or at least we'll make those out of sticks. And oh wait, we need power rails. I completely forgot. All right, we'll get some power rails too eventually, but yeah, this is gonna be scary. So what I think I'm going to start doing is just lay out the dirt path all the way to Vex Studios, and then come back and figure out how we're going to release him. Man, it is really dangerous down there. It is an occupational hazard to make this rail over this portion of the water. Oh man, we got a skeleton down there. We got a trident dude who is incredibly bad at his job. The rail line is now complete all the way up into the building, and I was thinking we need to name our evoker friend. So in the comments, let me know what we should name the evoker. Hashtag evoker names. And let's see here. So what we need to do now is start adding the track and then figuring out how to get him from here to there. If he can attack me in a minecart, that's going to make things a little more difficult. Now that we have a means of getting the evoker here, we need to figure out the mechanics. So I've decided that you will walk into the tank, right? And if you are not chosen, a double piston pusher thingy-me-bob is going to push 2 blocks of glass up here, so you're trapped. And then somehow Vexes are released from the evoker up into the tank, right? Now, Vexes are going to be able to go through the tank, and they would be able to go through these blocks, but the evoker, I think, needs to have a line of sight of the person. Let's go over to the creative real quick. That is the sound of the evoker here in their test tubes. And I'm really trying to figure out how this is gonna work. I've tried everything. So if I jump into survival, you'll see that this one will work. Eventually he'll be triggered, and so will this one. My ideal option was Enrod and a piece of carpet over it, but that doesn't work. Now I've tried a whole bunch of other things, and so far nothing. So far, sadly, nothing. This doesn't work. Another one I was hoping would. But yeah, let's kind of look. Oh gosh. Oh no, 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 leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh, I almost died in my creative world. I think we've got a solution here. So up above us is the tank. There are 3 trapdoors that will open. Hopefully we can make them all open. So the contestants may be standing on this block right here. And then all 3 of these will open as if the Vexes are just being released from within. And then the minecart with the evoker will roll up here. It'll hit this little thingy-bob, and then that will activate these trapdoors. He'll stand right there, should be in line of sight of the player, and they get consumed by the Vex. Hopefully this works, like hopefully. So I want to do a little bit more playing around with this, start getting some of the redstone so these trapdoors will open on command from thingy-bob, whatever it's called. And yeah, Hopefully this works. There's some high level redstone going on here. Let me cue you guys in. So I made this thing. It does the little shifty shift and makes the light come on. And then over here, I have these redstone Christmas tree things up onto the trapdoors. So the trapdoors open down, kind of giving you effect, right? That you're just releasing the vexes onto you. But the problem is that I've encountered is that if I place this down and push the button, see what happens here? Once the trapdoors open, the signal to open the trapdoors is activating the minecart, sending the evoker away, and kind of don't want to do that. That kind of breaks the whole thing. That kind of breaks the whole thing. So somehow I need to move these guys over. Yeah, I'm not really great at this. After quite a bit of time, I think I have finally found the right kind of mechanisms to make this a fun little thing. So let's activate the button. Apparently that doesn't work. Gotta push it. The minecart's gonna roll over here. It's gonna open the trapdoors, and then the vexes will be flowing from down below onto the loser. And then we can come down and then just reset it like that, or make a longer stick so we don't have to get too close to that. But yeah, I think that should work fairly well. Now it's time to find Mr. Illusioner, or we probably should actually, before we do that, rig this up to the judges table. Hello, Cub. Welcome to the VexTank production studio. Is this the first time you've been here?
This is the first time I've been here. I've seen it from a distance, but I have not been inside yet, and this is looking amazing. I see 2 giant Vex heads on the walls.
So yeah, this is the giant studio here, so that hermits can come in and pitch us an idea that they need diamonds for. If they want to build something, but they need diamonds to help build it, they can pitch us the idea. And if we like it, we'll give them diamonds. If we don't, they will die by vexes.
Nice. So this is just like Shark Tank in real life, but with the Vex.
Yeah. But they don't have as cool cameras as we have. Look at the size of that camera, Cub. Look at it.
That's impressive. That's impressive. It's a big camera, but it's an important camera, but it's a nice camera.
And there's a boom one over here too. We have 5 more on order.
There's a boom arm right there. Wow. Okay. Let me get up top here. Let me get up top and see what the view is like. So yeah, people are going to be like in this tank here, and then we can like judge them based on their business idea. And if we like it, we invest. If we don't, what happens? That's
when the vexes come. I got an illager, a pillager? No, evoker. There we go. Yeah, we got that guy. He's on a minecart, right? And he's going to roll in there. The trapdoors are going to open and vexes are going to flow out. And then, yeah, just kill them.
They're going to flow out of the Vex magic.
Yeah.
That's going to be nice. That's going to be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Cool.
Also, this switch, this is automatic toilet seat opener.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's good.
No, I actually need help, Cub. I've been trying to figure out something. I can't make it work. So say we're out, right? Say we're out. I pull the lever, I'm out. Captain Jack pulls his lever, you're out. And then you, Cub, pull your lever and you're out. I want that to activate the, the trapdoors opening, the vexes coming out, but I don't know how to do that. Can you help?
Okay, so it sounds like we need an AND gate because we want, my lever to activate and yours and Jack's, and then it produces a signal.
Did you say ant?
And.
Oh, I thought you said ant gate. One step closer to our official premiere date, Cub. Now you got the redstone all set up on the back here with your ant gates and everything, looking super fancy.
And gate.
And gate, yes, and yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if we have 3 people go out here, like that turns the thing on, and now we should see the trapdoors, open up. Trapdoors open. I'm
just envisioning just hundreds of vexes just flowing out of those trapdoors, attacking this person with a terrible idea. Now, the vexes have a very strong actors union, so we're not actually using vexes now. These are invisible vexes in our mind. We can't afford the vexes until the production actually happens.
I mean, we could, but we just didn't want to spend the diamonds.
Yeah, we want to put that towards other enhancements around here. So we're thinking, now that we got the loser setup going, what do we do for the winner, right? What do we do for the winner? Maybe some fireworks, get some lights turning on over there for if we're in or out.
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, because if we want to invest in somebody, we want to make sure like there's a big like celebration once they're selected and once we invest in them.
So it's exciting. We got that going, and then like you'd mentioned, maybe do the fireworks along the Vex head so it looks like it's just like emanating from their face.
Yeah, we could put them like one going up one side and one going up another side, and then the same thing on the other side. That could be cool.
Yeah. Hey, did I point out this, Cub, earlier? Did I point out the sneaky cam?
No, you didn't. Wow.
That's for a side shot.
Camera 3, yeah.
Yeah, that's for
Nice.
side shots
That's cool.
of the judges. I got this idea. I was looking at old TV studios, and there was one for Bonanza, classic old Western show. They used to have these like walls that would fold down. There used to be a camera back there. So I was like, you know what? We should put that in here.
Yeah, in the bushes. In the bushes. That's pretty awesome,
Yeah,
actually.
we probably shouldn't stand on this couch because it's a prop and it's hollow. Cub, you did it again. You worked some redstone magic under here, and it's looking amazing. Tell me how it works.
Yeah, so we got some levers here. Lots of levers, 4 levers. We switched it up. And so we have, this is going to be your seat right here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be my seat over here. The lever on your right, when you're looking out, that is when you're in. So you flick that when you're in.
Okay.
Okay? When you're out, you flick the one on the left.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Captain Jack's just going to have to sit here as a guest judge. He's going to have to just observe peacefully.
It is feathers, you know. It's hard for him to manage these levers and buttons, you know. I mean, they can fly, which is a plus, but they can't push buttons. It's kind of a weighing the odds. I think I'd rather fly, honestly, but you know, we'll save that for another day.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, when these levers are pulled, stuff happens. So
I like it.
Let's just both be out. So flick the one on your left. There you go. So that opened up the trapdoors down there and made that little lost sound, basically, I guess. So if we're in, go ahead and flick yours on. So you're going to go in. So that lit up the lights down here. Okay, so those lights are on. And then if I'm in, it'll light up my light. And then since we're both in, it activates the winning condition with a bunch of fireworks and stuff. So I'm gonna go in here. Ready? Ready?
Yep. Oh, so laggy and wonderful. Haha.
So there we have it.
That has to be the 3rd time we have lost this door. I was peacefully walking through it, and a creeper fell down and took it out again. But anyway, we've got this area all rigged up and ready to roll, looking super fancy now that Cub helped us get all this redstone assembled with his ant gates. And then down below, we've got the pressure plates rolling. And if we hop down, the rail line is set and ready for our evoker. So let's head over to the Corp and actually get this party rolling. Operation Rollin' is now underway. I've put an additional power rail right there. And I'm not sure if he has any rails behind him. So let's open this up a little bit. Oh, it's a lever, huh? Hey, easy fella. Nothing to worry about here. So he's also in this glass. Now I need to break the glass clearly, but I don't want to kill him in the process. So I'm so worried. I'm pretty sure there is no rail under him. I don't know what this lever does, but it seems like I should pull it. Okay, well, that was a positive outcome of nothing. It could have been way worse. Okay, we got this. All right, I'm going to put a rail under here. I think this is possible. No, clearly not possible. Okay. Oh man, that was scary. All right, let's get our air. Just deep breaths. Okay, that's still not working. I'm just going to give it a push. He's way in. He's got the Vexes, and I got no sword. No, Vexes. I'm your friend. Uncle Scar. Uncle Corp Scar. He your best friend. He's coming after me. Oh man, where did he go? Oh, he's rolling. Operation Rollin' is a success. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, he's got a trail of Vexes behind him. Rollin'. They see me rollin'. And welcome to the Evoker Shack. Hey, easy with your lights, oh, yep, here they come again. Mr. Evoker is a little touchy, so we're gonna be very careful taking him out of the Evoker hut and down into the track arrangement that we have. So, I need to light up these rails. So those are lit, and then I'm gonna break that and sneak around the back. And I think I just need to give him a little nudge, just a friendly little nudge. Did you see him roll down? Oh shoot, he let the Vexes free. We're friends, Vexes. We're friends. You can't do this to a fellow friend. You know things are serious here on Hermitcraft when I bust out the chest plate. So I've got some potions too, because Mr. Evoker, he's not nice. He is not a nice evoker, and I just realized I don't have any food. That's gonna be a problem, but what I want to do is I want to try to cover him in glass to try to break some of his lines of sight, because he's very mean. Whoa, what was that? my gosh. There's like monsters in the floor. I've never seen that. Okay, I just thought you just spawned Vexes. I wasn't told that there were gonna be monsters in the floor. Okay, maybe I forgot about those. I think I remember those at the Vex Cathedral now. You're a hard individual, my friend. I gotta give it to you. Did not remember that you had floor creatures that are incredibly terrifying, but now that we got this place all sealed in with glass, we can do our maintenance and reset the whole thing. That's the button that resets it. And yeah, here at VexTank, we are now feature complete. We have all of the things in place. Now we need to clean up the rail, clean up the landscaping around it, but yeah, we are done and ready for hermits to come and pitch us ideas for their builds, shops, or redstone contraptions. And yeah, this is a fun little way to give back to the community with our diamonds, but we're, of course, not just gonna give people our diamonds. They gotta work for it. They gotta come up with a cool idea. But anyway, guys, I think it's time to send our friends Sherlock and his crew on a wild goose chase. So let me think about something we can do. Haha, I think I have an idea. Let's get some cookies. Our first jangle here on the server is a treat for all the hermits. After a long season so far, they deserve to take a break and have a treat. You deserve a treat. Have a cookie on the Jangler. Haha. So these chests are full of cookies for each and every one of the hermits to come here and enjoy free cookies. But we have a problem, and that problem is Sherlock. So I've left a cookie crumble trail from their little headquarters to the treat station, and also built a gigantic cookie here in the air, looking incredibly delicious, may I add. Look at the size of those chocolate chips. And I was looking at this thing, and I don't want them to think this was me. So I was thinking, how can I make this build not look like me? And it hit me. Light it up. That's right, I lit this thing up. This is the most lit build that I have ever created. They land on this thing, they're like, this is a decent looking cookie. It's making me quite hungry, honestly. I'm glad there's cookies down below, but I know Scar didn't make this because it's lit. Here we go. Greetings, Sherlock Duck and Dog. And we set out a little riddle for them, something to maybe send them off on a wild goose chase, if you will. Jangle, jangle, cookies crumbled down a trail, pulling my hair out, biting my nails, grumble, growling. Haha, that'll send them right on down to our friend, Stress Monster. By the way, that train is amazing. Anyway, so let's put that in the box. And yeah, so now the hermits can have a delightful cookie on us. And yeah, so there we go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today. We've completed VexTank. We did a good deed here on the server. These hermits are tired after a long season, as I said. They need a treat. And until next time, this has been GoodTimesWithScar. And I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to subscribe, because you may just become scarred for life.